गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स, कैसे हैं आप सभी। आज हम 10th क्लास की केमिस्ट्री के पहले चैप्टर केमिकल रिएक्शंस एंड केमिकल इक्वेशंस के ऊपर डिस्कशन करेंगे और इस बात को जानने का प्रयास करेंगे कि आखिर इस चैप्टर में किन किन पॉइंट्स को हमें रेफ़र करना है और उन पॉइंट्स का क्या मीनिंग है। सो द नेम इज केमिकल रिएक्शंस एंड केमिकल इक्वेशंस। अब इसमें पहला क्वेश्चन एराइज होता है, व्हाट इज केमिकल रिएक्शन? ए प्रोसेस will be referred as the chemical reaction if the substances involved in the process undergo a permanent chemical change and which is reversible by nature, and the formation of a new substance take place which is totally different in the physical and chemical property from the older one. मीन्स एक प्रोसेस को केमिकल रिएक्शन तभी कहा जा सकता है जब उस प्रोसेस को कैरी करने वाले सब्सटेंसेस आपस में रिएक्ट करके एक परमानेंट केमिकल चेंज विच इज रिवर्सिबल बाय नेचर, यानी आपस में रिएक्ट करने के बाद एक केमिकल चेंज होना चाहिए जो कि परमानेंट होता है और रिवर्सिबल बाय नेचर का होता है। अगर ऐसा हुआ तब हम उस प्रोसेस को केमिकल रिएक्शन कह सकते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, हाइड्रोजन रिएक्ट्स विद ऑक्सीजन। बोथ हाइड्रोजन एंड ऑक्सीजन आर गैसेस. They undergo a process, that is chemical change, to produce water which is liquid by nature. Now let's have the precise look over this reaction. As we all know that hydrogen is a gas and it is a highly burning gas, and oxygen is also a gas that helps in burning. That if we want to burn something properly, we should have the presence of oxygen. But as we all know that both hydrogen and oxygen react to form water, and water is used as a fire extinguisher. Means hydrogen and oxygen both are fire supporters, but chemical change होने के बाद जो न्यू सब्सटेंस वाटर फॉर्म हुआ वो फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर का काम करता है। और आप देख सकते हैं कि ये दोनों गैसेस हैं और इनके इंटरेक्शन से जो न्यू सब्सटेंसेस फॉर्म हुआ हमारा वाटर, वो क्या है, लिक्विड स्टेट में है। यानी H2O फॉर्मेशन के बाद फिजिकल स्टेट चेंज हो गई रिएक्टेंट्स की इन द फॉर्म ऑफ H2O, एंड केमिकल एंड फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज भी चेंज हो गई। ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द प्रोसेस हैपनिंग इन द रिएक्शन, सम टाइप्स ऑफ रिएक्शंस आर एज अंडर। एक्चुअली रिएक्शन में हो क्या रहा है, उस प्रोसेस के आधार पर रिएक्शंस को कुछ टाइप्स में बांटा गया है, जिन्हें अभी हम क्लास 10th लेवल पर यहाँ देखेंगे और समझेंगे। सो द टाइप्स ऑफ रिएक्शंस आर कॉम्बिनेशन रिएक्शन, डिकम्पोजिशन रिएक्शन, डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिएक्शन एंड डबल डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिएक्शन. Let's have a look over combination reaction. See, the best example of combination reaction is carbon and oxygen. When made to react with each other, they used to form CO2, As the name signifies, two reactants, carbon and oxygen, are combining with each other to brought up a chemical change to produce the carbon dioxide, and therefore this reaction is referred as combination reaction, as the reactants are combining with each other. Now the second one is decomposition reaction. So calcium carbonate, that is known as the limestone, also used to decompose on heating to produce calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Since one component decomposes to produce two components, and therefore this reaction might be referred as the opposite of combination reaction. Decomposition can be done by two methods, either by heating or by chemical activity. So if the decomposition is done by the action of heat, then that decomposition process will be referred as thermal decomposition, and if the decomposition is carried out by the action of chemicals, then the process will be referred as chemical decomposition. Now, displacement reaction. As the name signifies, the place of a substance changes, and therefore this process is referred as displacement reaction. Let's have a look at the example. Zinc granules, like granules means small pieces of metal. So the small pieces of granules of zinc means small pieces of zinc metal are made to react with the aqueous solution. Aqueous solution means solution formulated in water, means that the salt is dissolved in water, then we may say that we have aqueous solution of that particular salt. So zinc is made to react with copper sulfate solution, and then we used to get zinc sulfate and copper. While initiating the reaction, the zinc was in solid state and its color was grey, while the aqueous solution of copper sulfate was in blue color. Actually it is Prussian blue color. And on the completion of the reaction, the color of solution becomes colorless, and the blood red color, which is actually the color of copper, appears on the top of the solution, and this is because of the displacement of copper from the copper sulfate reaction. Since zinc displaces copper from its solution, therefore this reaction is referred as the displacement reaction. Now the term chemical equation. How we can define the chemical equation? It's a very typical thing, but in short we can say that the shortest, simplest and the systematic way, that is SSE, shortest, simplest, systematic, actually it's triple S, way to represent a chemical reaction is known as chemical equation. Shortest, simplest, systematic way to represent a chemical reaction might be referred as chemical equation. So as the example, we may take again the same reaction. Water react with oxygen to produce, it's hydrogen reacts with oxygen to produce H2O, water. Normally, if we do not use chemical equation, then we have to write the above equation as follows. Hydrogen and oxygen react with each other to form water. Now see what has happened. Chemical equation has given a way to write simply a reaction in simple form in order to avoid the confusion. Therefore, chemical equations are far much better than the verbal language. So this is the initial part about the chemical reaction and equation. Read it and have a look on the video properly, and if you have any doubts, then please mention all those doubts in the comment section.